I'm Antonio Iglesias. I'm the director of Toy Tactics.
So Antonio, what is Toy Tactics?
Toy Tactics is a strategy game, real-time strategy game, in which you draw your formations on the battlefield to control your units.
Where did the idea for this game come from?
The idea comes from the illustrations about battles that try to explain what happened in an ancient battle, where there's kind of arrows telling, okay, the infantry went that way, but the archers went the other way, but the cavalry charged and destroyed something. So I wanted to do something like that in a video game, trying to control your units just by drawing arrows. That didn't work very well, so we changed that into drawing the formations for your units and dragging that formations in the battlefield.
So what were your you have different factions in your game. Can you go over some of the playable factions you can play as?
We tried to cover all the history of battles. So we have the undead, that kind of the ancient warriors. We have the Roman Empire, this the first civilization. Then we have the medieval empire, so many battles in the medieval times. We had to add those two. We have the samurai empire. So we had the stealth, and you can make stealth maneuvers and hide in the fog and this kind of thing, ambushes. And then we added the pirate army to have this kind of gunpowder and long-range units and this kind of things.
Now we're here at the Mix, and you're showing your game on a Steam Deck. Now, traditionally, RTSs, it's not uncommon for them to have regular controls, but it's usually keyboard or mouse. How did you implement the controller layout for your game to work with it?
Yeah, the drawing mechanic was designed to work in a touch screen, for example. And it's a good idea to control units, to control 1,000 units just drawing a line, because this is the same to control 1,000 units than 10 units. You draw the line that covers a bridge, that blocks a passage or something. It's the same to control one unit that 1,000 than 100. It's the same. So we try to apply that with a dual stick controller, and it works pretty well. In fact, with dual stick controller, you can see that the camera is better. You can control easier the camera, but it's a bit more difficult to draw. And with mouse and keyboard, it's easier to draw, but a bit more difficult to control the camera. So it's a balance between both, but both work very well. It's a good idea for an interface, for an RTS, the drawing mechanic to control the game in the console.
What other games did you draw inspiration from? Age of Empires, Total War, Warcraft?
Yeah, all RTSs from all times. Command & Conquer, Warcraft, StarCraft, Total War a lot. But the new ones, Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, or Bad North, or Besiege are inspirations for the game too.
When does your game come out, and what platforms are you aiming for at launch?
We will launch in March 2024, and at least in PC, Xbox, and PlayStation.
Any plans for Nintendo Switch?
There are plans, but I don't know if it will be the full game or we will have to reduce the 1,000 units against 1,000 units battles, because I don't know if the Switch is going to support that.
Hopefully they'll have a new one out by next March.
I hope that. That will be great, yeah.
Awesome, Antonio. And where can people go to find more information about Toy Tactics? Can they wishlist it on the Steam page?
Yeah, they can go to Steam, download the demo, they can play right now and try this mechanic about drawing mechanics to control your units anytime. It's a free demo on Steam. You can buy the early access too, because it's an early access from March of 2023. And you can play and give us feedback.